Welcome to TechForce Arena. Today's video takes us deep inside one of the most talked about modern fighter aircraft in the world, China's Chengdu J-20. This aircraft is often described as the centerpiece of China's push to modernize its air combat capability, and its presence has reshaped thinking across the Indo-Pacific. In this video, you will get a clear, straightforward breakdown of what the J-20 is, why it matters, and how it compares to other fifth-generation fighters operating today. The Chengdu J-20, sometimes called the Mighty Dragon, is China's first operational stealth fighter. It made its maiden flight in 2011 and formally entered service with the People's Liberation Army Air Force in 2017. Unlike earlier Chinese fighters that often relied heavily on foreign technology, the J-20 is designed as part of China's effort to build an entirely homegrown, high-performance combat aircraft intended to compete with the world's most advanced aircraft such as the American F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. At first glance, the J-20's design stands out. It has a long, pointed nose, a blended fuselage, canted vertical stabilizers, and a pair of canards mounted forward near the cockpit. These canards have generated debate among aviation analysts. Usually, canards increase maneuverability, but they can also compromise stealth. China claims the aircraft maintains low observability while still enjoying the aerodynamic advantages of canards. How China manages this balance is one of the interesting technical mysteries surrounding the aircraft. The overall shape suggests the J-20 has been optimized primarily for frontal stealth and long-range engagements rather than extreme close-range dogfighting. The cockpit and canopy design give the pilot a wide field of view. The aircraft features advanced avionics including an active electronically scanned array radar, infrared search and track systems, and sensor fusion capabilities that combine data from multiple sources. On paper, this gives the J-20 the situational awareness that fifth-generation fighters are known for. The ability to detect an enemy first and fire first is one of the defining advantages in modern aerial combat. A major talking point for many years has been the J-20's engines. Early versions of the aircraft used Russian-supplied AL-31 engines, which limited performance and did not provide the supercruise capability China aimed for. More recent versions have been fitted with the domestically developed WS-10C, and China claims it continues to work on the more advanced WS-15, expected to provide better thrust and efficiency. If the WS-15 meets expectations, the J-20 could reach performance levels closer to the F-22. However, because China does not release full technical data, analysts rely on satellite imagery, videos, and occasional leaks to assess real-world performance. The weapons carried by the J-20 reveal its intended mission. The aircraft has an internal weapons bay to preserve stealth. It can be fitted with long-range air-to-air missiles such as the PL-15, believed to have significant range and an advanced radar seeker. The J-20 also carries the PL-10, a short-range infrared-guided missile for close-quarters engagements. The layout of the weapons bays, including a main bay and two small side bays, allows the J-20 to fire missiles quickly while remaining stealthy. This loadout supports the idea that the aircraft is primarily an air superiority platform designed to control the skies from long distances. China has been rapidly expanding J-20 production. Footage from airbases shows larger numbers of aircraft each year and new variants under development. The presence of J-20s in patrol missions over the East China Sea and near Taiwan has become increasingly common. 4. Countries in the Indo-Pacific region, including Australia, the growth of the J-20 fleet is strategically significant. It is part of China's broader effort to project power further from its shores and challenge the dominance of Western air forces in the region. A key question often asked is how the J-20 compares to aircraft like the F-22 or the F-35. The F-22 remains widely regarded as the most capable air superiority fighter in the world, with unmatched maneuverability and extremely high stealth. The F-35, while different in design philosophy, brings powerful sensors, networking, and a large global support ecosystem. The J-20 sits somewhere between the two. It aims to match or exceed the F-22 in range and sensor capability while using production numbers and constant upgrades to close performance gaps. One of the J-20's potential strengths is its range. China's strategy emphasizes long-distance operations within the South China Sea, East China Sea, and potentially beyond the first island chain. The size of the J-20 allows it to carry more internal fuel than many Western fighters. Combined with the PL-15 missile, this could give the J-20 a long-range engagement envelope suited to anti-access and area denial missions. In other words, the aircraft is built to stop other air forces from entering contested airspace. Another important aspect is the J-20's data link and communication systems. China has been working to improve integration among its aircraft, drones, early warning systems, and ground networks. In future engagements, the J-20 may operate as part of a large cooperative network, using drones to extend sensor range or help manage missile targeting. This system of systems approach is becoming central to modern warfare. While China's network capability is not yet as mature as that of Western forces, it is progressing rapidly. The J-20 also plays a symbolic role. It represents China's technological ambitions and sends a message to global audiences about its military modernization. Every new appearance of the aircraft at airshows, every leaked photograph of new variants, and every report about engine improvements contributes to that message. The J-20 signals that China aims to be a leader in advanced military aviation. For Australia, the J-20 is one of the aircraft that defence planners watch closely. Australia operates the F-35A, which pairs advanced sensors and stealth with strong support from allies and a powerful intelligence network. The comparison between the F-35 and the J-20 depends heavily on the tactical environment. The F-35's networking and data sharing are major strengths, while the J-20's range and missile loadout give it an advantage in certain long-range scenarios. The result is a strategic landscape where air forces must continually upgrade sensors, tactics, and cooperation to maintain an advantage. As the J-20 continues to evolve, questions remain. How far has China progressed in engine development? What level of stealth does the aircraft truly achieve from all directions? How well are its sensors integrated, and how effective is its pilot training compared to Western standards? These questions may not be fully answered for years, but the aircraft's continued deployment provides increasing clues. The Chengdu J-20 has moved from speculation to reality. It is a central component of China's aerial strategy and will continue to influence defense planning across the region. Whether it ultimately matches the capabilities of Western fighters or not, it has already reshaped the balance of air power in the Indo-Pacific. This is TechForce Arena. If you want more breakdowns of advanced defense technology, ensure you check out the rest of the channel.